Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Faith Day 6. Hope you guys are doing amazing today as we jump into another devotion on kindness. And we're going to come at you from Romans 2:4 today, and it says this: Don't you see how wonderfully kind, tolerant, and patient God is with you? Does this mean nothing to you? Can't you see that his kindness is intended to turn you from sin? And I really think this is interesting. There's an interesting pivot between the Old and New Testament in terms of how God relates to his people. In the Old Testament, there was a covenant agreement between God and the Israelites that required their obedience and faithfulness or risk severe consequences. See Exodus 23:20 through 33. In a lot of ways, the Israelites were motivated to abstain from sin out of fear. But in the New Testament, things changed. God offered his grace to all people, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, age, or religious beliefs, through the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. Under this new arrangement, it would be God's kindness that leads people to him, not fear. Huge transition there. That's not to say there are no consequences for wrongdoing or that we should take advantage of God's kindness, but rather, as beneficiaries of God's kindness, it should compel us to turn from our sin. Besides, once you've experienced the kindness of God, why would you want to settle for anything less? I think that's a beautiful way to look at this. You know, once you've experienced the kindness and goodness and all that comes with being a believer, how could you ever want to not have that in your life? How could you ever turn from that? But again, be clear, that's not to say there are no consequences for wrongdoing or that we should take advantage of God's kindness, but rather as beneficiaries of God's kindness, it should compel us to turn from our sin. Guys, be blessed, have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.